think that's important. Don't let your mimosa get warm. Cold. I am not sure how this is gonna work. Salt and pepper are married, if you didn't know. If you didn't know that, you should catch up on your Blue's Clues. Smells fantastic. Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna make an egg white frittata or something similar. I'm not exactly positive how we're gonna make this, but I'm confident it's gonna be delicious. We're gonna use these vegetarian eggs because the chickens were only fed good stuff, apparently. We're gonna add mushrooms, tomato, feta. We're gonna cook some spinach. It's gonna be delicious. And of course, breakfast food, mimosas. It only makes sense. First things first, we're gonna preheat to 350. We're gonna saute our spinach and chop it up so it's not huge raw pieces of spinach because that doesn't sound delicious. Then we're gonna chop up our tomatoes. Chop, chop, chop. Chop up some feta. I don't know if you have to chop it, just crumble it up a little bit. Take just the egg whites. I don't like egg yolks. Sorry. You could probably use egg yolks if you want, but I'm not gonna, definitely not. I'm gonna put it all in here. Put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Of course, you always want to make sure you have a full glass of mimosas before you start any task. So before you chop anything, refill. You don't want to stop in the middle and go back to the fridge. And remember, orange juice is only for color. This way, no one knows how much of an alcoholic you really are. Get a pan. Heat it on up. Add some EVO. We're gonna use about that much spinach. Make sure you rinse it. Once your pan is heated, take your rinsed spinach and just cook it up a little bit. Spinach disappears more than mushrooms. Get your spinach back out. Cook some more. That's not gonna be enough. Chop up your tomatoes. Make sure you take out the seeds. Those are bitter. You don't want those. So it looks like that. And then dice it. Let's start with 3 tomatoes because that looks like a lot. Every time I cut a tomato, I have to put salt and pepper on it. I don't know why, it just always tastes better. A little fresh cracked salt and pepper because they're hormones, antibiotics, or animal byproducts. That's what I like to hear. We're gonna go ahead and do the whole dozen. Now that you have your egg whites, all right, so take your semi-pressed spinach that's cooked and chop it a little. Add your tomatoes too. It's a lot of tomato. 2 would probably suffice. Take your feta. So now we have a Greek frittata, basically. Spinach, tomato, feta, that's basically anything Greek. But I love mushrooms. We should saute these. We're gonna saute these first. We're gonna saute the whole package because if you recall correctly, mushrooms are magicians and they will almost disappear completely. I just had a great idea. Let's top this with little shredded mozz. Finally, add your mushroom. Give it a good mix. That is gonna be amazing. Oh, don't forget to top it with cheese. Silly Elise. Put it in the oven for 20 minutes. Clean and drink for the next 20 minutes. Cleaning is optional. That looks absolutely fantastic. The smart thing to do is let this cool for about 10 minutes. All right, so we've let our frittata cool. Now is the moment of truth. And although it might not look the best presentation that I've ever done, but I have a feeling it's gonna be great. That added mozz was clutch. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and watch all my videos. Tell all your friends and drink. Drink lots of mimosas. Make delicious dinner or breakfast. You could make this at any time in the day. It's like pizza bagels. Anytime, any place.